The Book of Adam and Eve, chapters 11 and 12. Chapter 11. Then Adam and Eve felt themselves burning with thirst and heat and sorrow. And Adam said to Eve, "We shall not drink of this water, even if we were to die. O Eve, when this water comes into our inner parts, it will increase our punishments and that of our children that shall come after us." Both Adam and Eve then withdrew from the water and drank none of it at all, but came and entered the cave of treasures. But when in it, Adam could not see Eve. He only heard the noise she made, neither could she see Adam, but heard the noise he made. Then Adam wept in deep affliction and smote upon his breast. And he arose and said to Eve, "Where art thou?" And she said unto him, "Lo, I am standing in this darkness." He then said to her, "Remember the bright nature in which we lived while we abode in the garden. O Eve, remember the glory that rested on us in the garden. O Eve, remember the trees that overshadowed us in the garden while we moved among them. O Eve, remember that while we were in the garden, we knew neither night nor day. Think of the tree of life from below which flowed the water, and that shed lush over us. Remember, O Eve, the garden land, and the brightness thereof. Think, O think of the garden in which was no darkness while we dwelt therein. Whereas no sooner did we come into this cave of treasures, than darkness compassed us round about, until we can no longer see each other, and all the pleasure of this life has come to an end. The Book of Adam and Eve, chapter 12. Then Adam smote upon his breast, he and Eve, and they mourned the whole night until dawn drew near, and they sighed over the length of the night in Maaziah. And Adam beat himself and threw himself on the ground in the cave from bitter grief and because of the darkness, and lay there as dead. But Eve heard the noise he made in falling upon the earth, and she felt about for him with her hands, and found him like a corpse. Then she was afraid, speechless, and remained by him. But the merciful Most High Power of Israel looked on the death of Adam and on Eve's silence from fear of the darkness. And the word of the Most High Power of Israel came unto Adam and raised him from his death and opened Eve's mouth that she might speak. Then Adam arose in the cave and said, "O Most High Power, wherefore has light departed from us and darkness come over us? Wherefore dost thou leave us in this long darkness? Why wilt thou plague us thus? And this darkness, Most High Power, where was it ere it came upon us? It is such that we cannot see each other. For so long as we were in the garden, we neither saw nor even knew what darkness is. I was not hidden from Eve, neither was she hidden from me, until now that she could not see me, and no darkness came upon us to separate us from each other. But she and I were both in one bright light. I saw her, and she saw me. Yet now, since we came into this cave, darkness has come upon us, and parted us asunder, so that I do not see her, and she does not see me. Most High Power of Israel, wilt thou then plague us with this darkness?" All praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the precious Holy Spirit, and forefather Adam and Eve. Power I am that I am. So basically, I believe that the whole murmuring spirit, came, as far as humans go, I believe came from forefather Adam and Eve, from what chapter was that? Chapter 11. Because Adam, he was like complaining to Eve, and then Eve, she started, crying and everything and weeping and sorrowful. But I was hearing a lot of like murmuring and complaining, but I would be too, If I got kicked out of a beautiful garden, that was just like an everlasting life form and life force, to have to get, kicked into a cave, I would be feeling some type of way too. All praise, Israel. Keep your head up and your faith strong in spiritual Jacob's trouble, because you already know it's only going to get worse before it gets any better. All praise. Shalom.